look, this thing's live. It's a miracle. Okay, let's see who shows up on the YouTube land. Maybe somebody will show up. If y'all show up, donate $1 million to me, care of Field Guy, Lord Emperor. And also donate $1 million to Cajun. Because, hey, we all could use $1 million sometime, somewhere. So let's see if anybody shows up, because we know how YouTube likes to keep us down. The man keeps us down. I don't know. Senor! Hey, senor! I need a beer. Bring me one, please. You know, bring it over here. El Biro land. Oh! Here's my co-host, Cajun. That's senor. You know, y'all. And I used to work with him years ago, so he was deported to Mississippi. You know, they said, "No, you are banished from Louisiana. You must go to Mississippi." So he's in exile for a while. You know, I think he tried to take over part of Louisiana. You know, but so they banished him to a distant farm. Or somewhere in the Mississippi state, somewhere out there over the rainbow. But so yes, so I need beer and plenty of beer. You know, wait a minute, hold on a second. I got beer in the freaking. Wait a minute.
All right, now I was talking, then I was.
You muted yourself.
Yeah, well,
I didn't know you were.
I had to mute. I had to mute because the YouTube side was on. It came on, but you know, by itself. When you went live, 15 seconds later, it came on because I didn't.
Oh, I should have waited.
No, that's all right. But I don't know if you heard the echo or not. I did.
I didn't hear anything.
What's up, Robert Martel? What's happening? I hadn't seen Martel yet over here. I hadn't seen him yet. Got some Martels over here. They Cajuns though. They French. They speak French. They don't.
Rob said he's part Cajun. He told me a couple of months ago he found out he was part Cajun.
Oh really? Yeah, they got some Martels down in Southwest Louisiana. So I don't know where he's at.
He was near me, but he got vanquished to the state of Mississippi.
Oh, he was by New Orleans over there, somewhere there. Okay. Yep, they got Martels down there.
Well, him and his brother. Yeah, you remember Nick? He pops in time to time. He got deported to Kentucky. Well, no,
Nick
he
Martel?
found a really good job.
Nick Martel?
That's brother. Okay. Yeah, he got a really good job in Kentucky, so I don't blame him there.
Okay.
She got beer. Hey, beer. Sweet nectar of beer. I will drink this sweet nectar. Oh, God damn it. I need a pop top. Shit. Who the hell ain't drunk my beer? Where's the hell is the pop top? No. Threw away the one I like and got the stupid ass. So throw away my shit. I keep the good stuff here.
Where's your church key at?
Church key?
Yeah, to open beers, you know.
Oh, I had a thing.
Church key is one with the pointed tip. That's to open the old style beer cans. Before the pop tops came out, that was during the 60s, 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s. You had to have that pop top, and then the other end was the bottles, the long neck. So you know, any bottle, Coke bottle, whatever.
Wait,
Corona.
That's what I want to do. That's right. Apparently, I found this thing. Ain't the one I'm looking for, but this thing will open anything.
Well, that's the shape of a football. That'll do. That'll do. Any old that'll do.
There we go. Beer a la beer.
Okay, getting back to what we was talking about earlier. You see how
Beer?
Robert Martell's name is in there?
Yeah.
You see them numbers behind his name? Okay.
Yeah.
If you go to his channel, it'll say Robert Martell and then in parentheses, Dark Airwalk. Okay.
Yeah, I thought he did that. Well, no, he didn't do that because he don't know. He didn't do that. But
right.
He's always had his. He's always had his.
YouTube changed all this stuff now. Some of them, some channels host creators when they go live. It's not on theirs yet, but it ain't far from being. I think at the end of this, by the end of this month, it's going to be YouTube worldwide. They were slowly assimilating.
You better have my name on there because I'll stop it.
No, what it is, I don't know if you remember a while back, YouTube sent it to people, and a notice up in the top in your studio, whatever. It says, "Please pay attention and read this." Okay, it was about your name. Okay, and go in your studio and see what name is under your thing. You know, your YouTube name, your YouTube handle. But they said name, but they call it a handle now. So anyway, they said, if you elect to keep it like that, like it is, just don't do anything. Leave it like it is. So on mine, it was just it was like I wanted, I think. So I just left it alone. Cajun Coin Hunter. And but the at symbol's there. The at symbol's always going to be there. That's your official YouTube handle.
I never changed it, but yeah.
Well,
but I know when I go on someone's stream, it says Steel Guy 3162. So maybe that's it. Now I don't know.
Type something in the chat.
Let's see. Well, I'm not on the YouTube side. I'm on. Come on. But StreamYards is going to be a pain in the ass because it takes forever to
don't worry
the menu
about
up.
Don't worry about it.
I'll type some. Oh, now they got a thing that's just orientation. Now you got to put on there. Do you want it widescreen or do you want it like on YouTube? And I'm like, what is this crap? Like vertical or horizontal? I typed it. I don't know if it's going
horizontal.
Yeah.
Okay. At Field Guy 316. Okay, so it matches your title, Field Guy 316.
Okay. Because when he did that video on, I was like, if YouTube's gonna start putting my info out there, I'm done with the platform.
Yeah, no, they're not putting your info. No, I don't know when you saw that clip, but it was something that I told a bunch of people about it. Dirty Dopper 21 South Carolina. He was like, he was saying hello to people like, are you on the wheel? Yeah, he's on the wheel, but not under that name. He's under his real name. You know him as, yada, yada. Oh, well, why does it say that? I'm like, I've been trying to tell you that for the last hour. YouTube done that. That's his YouTube handle. That what shows up in the chat. I said you know him as YouTube Daniel whatever, and he was like, "Oh, okay." So a few people changed their handles in Studio, YouTube Studio. You can change it like yours. You don't have to. Everybody knows it's you.
Yeah,
but see, Robert Martell. Okay, it's Robert. That's his channel name too, but it doesn't have the dark side.
Well, it was Dark Airwalk, that one. He's got 2 or 3 different ones, but he don't fool with YouTube anymore. Remember how on the old phone I used to go in the other streams and use that one and go hi and use it for likes? Because I had on my old phone I have access to it. I can't do it on this phone, but that's why I can't get into the Saints page anymore because I can't add it onto this phone. It won't let me. At least, I mean, I'm sure I could do it, but I just don't know what I'm doing on it.
Yeah. Oh, Robert, is that the guy you was in with on the Saints channel?
Yeah.
Who Dat Nation or whatever?
Yeah, he's the one that made that. Yeah, I still got all the. Yeah, Twitter is starting to. I had 5,500 fans on Twitter. Now it's down to 5,397. Twitter is taking all my fans away on my Saints page. It can't be because the Saints keep losing, but you know. But I need to start doing what Xanron's doing. Xanron's making money hand over fist with the cop videos. Apparently, I hit a wall. You know, I might have to start walking around and you know, cop lives down the street. I'm just gonna knock on his door. Hey, can you get in uniform? Can I film you walking around? You see how many you look? I'm proud of, you know, and he was getting ready to quit YouTube. He said it multiple times. So I told him, I said, no, hang in there. I'm not taking credit for his channel. He got his own credit. But if he would have gave it up, you see how many, one of his live streams one night, you seen how many people was in there?
Yeah, man, hundreds.
370 people. Shit.
Hundreds. They got an electronics guy that was disgruntled, you know, like he wasn't satisfied. He was like, man, I'm fixing to give this up. And he had a video. I'm fixing to give it up, y'all. I can't break 2,000 subscribers. And I said, man, hang in there, dude. Hang in there. And he, you know, break 1,000. No, it was he wasn't monetized. So it might have been under 1,000. But anyway, I said, hang in there, man. And other people too. I said, you're doing good. I said, you're teaching people, you know, and you're doing it. You're a good teacher. And I said, you're doing it in a good, positive way. He was like,
YouTube will eventually push it.
He's an Indian guy, Bombay or whatever. I think he's in the United States though. But this guy, man, he's a good teacher. You know, I mean, he taught me a few things, but this is on laptops and stuff. Okay. And motherboards for computers. So I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. So I mean, I watch some of his videos every now and then, you know. And anyway, because hey, I don't know everything. Now, I tell everybody, I'm not the best electronics guy out there. I says there's a lot of stuff I need to learn because there's all kind of new stuff. They got stuff now that wasn't here when I was working, when I had my radio shop. I said, all this stuff like this, I said, a lot of this is new to me. They had SMD technology back then, but it wasn't used in VCRs and a lot of marine radios, boat radios, you know, and car audio. There wasn't a lot of SMD surface mount devices in there. And in certain test equipment, there was, you know, a little bit of it, you know, to save space. Minute components, you know, tiny components. They had tiny components. They can put more, you know, to get more acreage in for more stuff in a box this big. You know, they shrunk all the parts down, but it wasn't quite like it is nowadays. So anyway, this guy here now, man, he's got 400,000 subscribers.
So it takes time. Be like, hey, remember that time when I said you should give me 10% of your earnings?
I told him that. Yeah, in a video, I commented, and there was another guy that told him, I said, you remember a while back you wanted to quit YouTube and all that, and we all told you to keep on. I said, well, now look at you. Hello, Miss Susie. How you doing?
Oh, I read that wrong. Suzanne. I read that wrong. Sorry, my apologies. But,
it is Susan. I said Susie, Miss Susie, but Suzanne. Susanna.
Maybe I'm looking at it. It could be.
Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. I come from Alabama with the banjo on my knee. Doing, 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 doing. The song from Deliverance. The banjo player from the banjo player from Deliverance.
I got a coworker, and his name is Jonathan Cash, and I went, "Holy shit, you're famous,
it's Johnny Cash."
Johnny Cash." And this dude's like 23 years old. He's like, "Who's that?" And I went, "What?"
Oh shit, he's heard
you're
that
famous,
before.
Bro.
Yeah, he heard that before. Somebody had to tell him that in his 20 years of living. Yeah.
Who hasn't heard of Johnny
20
Cash?
years ago, Johnny Cash was still living. You know. Oh man, you got the same name as that country singer.
Yeah. You're
well,
famous,
he's got.
bro.
You know, Johnny Cash has an album out called Gen X.
Mm-hmm.
That came out in
he died in 2007, I think.
I forget. But you know, he was alive while Johnny Cash was alive. You know, your buddy 20 years old there. Anyway,
well, he covered
Johnny Cash got an album Gen X. I think he came out with that in the 80s because I had it. I was DJing at the time, so I had it. I DJed for like 12 years or so.
Well, the last album he did, the last song, he sampled 9 Inch Nails' "Hurt," and he changed the lyrics up a little bit to make it about him.
Oh yeah, "Hurt." Yeah, that song "Hurt."
Him and his ex-wife June Carter Cash was in the video, and he's singing that song, but he's singing it country. So they allowed him to do it, and then he did a cover. He did a cover of another band from the '90s because by that time he was already sick. He had what he had, cancer or whatever. I think he had cancer, so whatever he had.
I didn't know he was divorced from June Carter Cash
for years.
Oh yeah, they separated each other. They were still friends and all that. Let me see. Johnny Cash, Gen X.
It had to be the 80s because Gen X is an 80s or 90s.
Gen X album. 90s. No, Gen X. Gen Xers are born in 65 or later.
Oh, I get all of that crap confused. But I remember one time I looked it up. Somebody had told me.
But it says here he didn't have an album called Gen X. Well, he had something called Gen X.
Maybe it was a single.
American for the Man Comes Around.
Go on Wikipedia and just look at all his albums or covers or,
Yeah.
Maybe it was a duet. Yeah.
He had 130 albums. Damn.
He had a lot of live albums. He went to Folsom Prison a lot of times and,
That was recorded live in, he never went to prison. He played in prisons, but he never went to prison. That's what I meant.
He played in Folsom. He played in Angola
Folsom
too.
Prison. Yeah. Yeah, that was recorded live in prison.
He did that a couple of times. That's why he's got 130 albums and a lot of duets with his ex-wife.
I think he did one in San Quentin, and one in Folsom Prison.
Yeah. In the 70s, I think it's early 60s, late 70s, maybe?
Late 60s, early 70s, probably.
Yeah.
That was with, Boy Named Sue and all that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because, all the applauding in the background, all the convicts.
Oh, yeah. They got entertained. Shit, anything that gets them out of their cells, they were happy for.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. Man in Black, a thing called love. There's a little thing called love. The Stray Cats did that too in the 80s. The Stray Cats, little thing called love. Family
Queen's
Christmas.
got the crazy little thing called love.
Yeah, crazy little thing called love. The Stray Cats.
Yeah, Stray Cats covered a lot of bands.
The Junkie and the Juice Head.
That's it. Oh, I gotta make a pit stop real fast. I'll be back. No
go
one's
ahead.
really in here, so
yeah.
somebody
John
pop
R.
in.
John R. Cash. His name was John Robert Cash. I guess it's Robert. I don't know. John R. Cash. That's the name of one of 1975. Look at them beans. Cool beans, man. Look at them beans. One piece at a time. Yeah, I remember that one. It was about the Cadillac. That psychedelic Cadillac. The Last Gunfighter Ballad. The Rambler. I'd like to see you again. Gone Girl. Silver. A Believer Sings the Truth. Sings with BC Good Pastors Christian School. The 80s. Well, what happened to there's got to be albums. The Adventures, Highwayman with Waylon Jennings, Willie Nelson, and Chris Christopherson. I remember that. I used to play that when I was DJing. 1985. Rainbow Heroes with Waylon. Class of 55. Johnny Cash is coming to town. Yeah. Boom Chicka Boom. Highwayman 2. The Mystery of Life. Country Christmas, American Record, The Road Goes On Forever, American 2 Unchained, 96, wow. 2000, American 3 Solitary Man, American 4 The Man Comes Around, A Mother's Hymn Book, 100 Highways, American 6, Ain't No Grave, Out Among the Stars, and then Songwriter. Live albums. Okay, no wonder it wasn't on there. I was wondering where that was. At Folsom Prison, at San Quentin. Okay, yep. 1968, 1969, a year apart. I knew you did one at San Quentin. I had both of them albums. Well, my mama gave them to me when I started DJing, so she got them, and then I inherited them from her. Then the Johnny Cash Show. That was an album taken off of his show because he used to have a show like Dean Martin, the Dean Martin Show. Man, there was a lot of people had that. The Osmond Show, Tom Jones, he had a show, variety show, different singers. Porter Wagner, with Dolly Parton, he had the Porter Wagner show. And Johnny Cash had one too, and Dean Martin. A lot of the singers had them. The Survivors with Jerry Lee Lewis and Carl Perkins. Who's gonna fill their shoes? Oh, George Jones didn't have a show though. He never showed up. Yeah, he never showed up. Can't have a show if you don't show up. The Possum. A Concert Behind Prison Walls. That was released 2003. Live in Ireland. Man in Black. In Denmark. Wow. 1971. Bears Sonic Journals at the Carousel Ballroom. April 24th, 1968. Day before my dad's birthday. Dad was born April 23rd. Title, let's see, soundtrack albums, A Little False and Big Halsey. Yep. I Walk the Line, The Gospel Road, Return to the Promised Land. Not to be confused with The Promised Land by Johnny Allen from South Louisiana. And who's the original singer of The Promised Land? Johnny Horton, I think, was Johnny Horton. I think so, Johnny Horton. He's another, like a Louisiana boy, Johnny Horton. Somewhere around from between Baton Rouge and Slidell area. Okay. That works. I got to look up a song by him anyway. Long Black Veil. Oh, might as well do it. Well, let's see. Johnny Cash, Long Black Veil. I know Lefty Frizzell's got the Long Black Veil song by Johnny Cash. It's on his Orange Blossom Special album because I used to play that song. 10 years. Yep. On a cold, dark night, someone was killed near the town hall light. Yep. The slayer who ran looked a lot like me, but it wasn't him. But he took the rap because he was in the bed with another man's wife. Nobody knows baby. She walks these hills in a long black veil. Yeah, she knows it wasn't him. I spoke not a word, though it meant my life, for I'd been in the arms of my best friend's wife.
That's Johnny's song right there. Has to be.
Yeah, Johnny Cash. Yeah, Long Black Veil. No, actually, it was Lefty Frizzell that did it before Johnny Cash did it. And I tried to tell my cousin that one time. I said, yeah, Johnny Cash did Long Black Veil. No, it was Lefty Frizzell. I said, yeah, but Johnny Cash did it after Lefty Frizzell. No, he didn't. I got every record that he made. I'm like, no, you don't. You don't have Long Black Veil. I used to play it when I was DJing. It's on his Orange Blossom Special album.
You can't prove people like that. They'll swear up and down. No, you're wrong. Nowadays, it's Wikipedia and shit, so there's facts. Back then, ain't no, there ain't no facts. You're like, no. That's it.
Well, it's in his discography. It's out there. You can go to any record shop and look up in their database. You can go to any record shop and look up in their database that album, and it'll give you the track listings, the listings of all the songs on that album. And there it is, Long Black Veil. And I showed it to him, and he still didn't believe me. Now, this is 35 years ago. But we went to Baton Rouge, or was it Lafayette, at Raccoon Records. It was Raccoon Records. That was one of the biggest record shops but they sold equipment too, stereo equipment, stuff like my uncle did at his record shop. But Raccoon Records, that was one of the biggest record shops in Lafayette, besides Stags Records, which Eddie Raven's family owned that record shop. You know Eddie Raven, don't you? The singer from Lafayette? Well, he's from Milton. By Maurice.
I don't know if I've heard that name. I don't know if I heard that name before. I might have, but
straight south to Lafayette on the Vermilion River. If you get into Vermilion River at Pinhook Bridge, you launch your boat there, and you just float south for about 8 miles, you'll be in Milton. Or not even 8 miles, you'll be in Milton. It's a little town on the Vermilion River. And they have a famous recording studio there, River Road recording studio. Like the band River Road, they have the Riverfront Recording Studio, River Road Front Recording Studio. And that's the Nickelback Dam and all that. That was sung by River Road, and a bunch of country songs by River Road. They from Abbeville and Lafayette, River Road. And what's the lead guy that was there at one time? McGriff, not McGriff. Crap. Damn it, let me think here. He kind of looks like Marty, that country singer, the one with the kind of mullet, long hair, not Billy Ray Cyrus. The other one with long hair, Marty.
Oh hell, that could be anybody. I don't know many.
Steve Grisafi. Steve Grisafi was from Lafayette. He was the lead guy with River Road, and him and Jeff Dugan. You've heard of Jeff Dugan and Hurricane, huh?
Yeah, I've heard. I know
Kip Saunier and Hurricane. Okay, well, Kip Saunier and Hurricane. He took it over. He took the band over from Jim Dugan. Jeff Dugan.
Okay.
Because Jeff Dugan went gospel music all the way, and it was time for him to retire anyway. And Kip Saunier, his band, Speakeasy, his band in school. We went to school together, me and Kip Saunier. His band in junior high was the Keys. All his brothers, man, they were all musicians, and not all of them's alive today. They had muscular dystrophy. Kip was the only one that wasn't stricken with muscular dystrophy, and one of his brothers had it, but it wasn't bad. His name was Kimball Saunier. I went to school with him and Kip. Anyway, me and Kip was in the same class. Kip, and when he was in his early 20s, because I wasn't married yet, him and Trace Atkins had a band, and the name of that band was Speakeasy. You know Trace Atkins, the country star
Yeah,
from
I know who that
Louisiana.
is.
He's from North Louisiana, at Shreveport.
He
You know,
played
all the
he
lights
played
are
at Paragon.
all the lights are on, and honky
Yeah.
tonk, but donkey donk. Give me something of that honky tonk, but donkey donk. Yeah,
My aunt met him when he played. He
Mama.
played at the Paragon a few years back.
Yeah,
Because she's got the passes when she used to do the when they used to do things. She's got the pass and it says Trace Atkins, blah blah blah. And she was there. She met him.
yeah. If you ever see him, or you see next time you see your aunt or talk to your aunt, say, hey, next time you see Trace, say, hey, used to watch you play at D's Lounge in Abbeville. It's little. It
I
wasn't
just
little.
saw
It
about
was it was a dance
ago.
hall. Half the, they had a pool table and a jukebox in one part, and the other part was all dance hall. Dance floor and bar. The counter went all the way through both of them. They had like a little partition wall in between to keep the pool balls away from the dancers. That way the dancers didn't bother the pool players. That's why they built the wall in there. Because, man, you get a lot of people dancing in there, and then they play in pool, and somebody, you waltzing or slow dancing, and somebody nudges you into a pool player. Well, somebody ain't going to be happy.
Yeah, I
but
bet.
Anyway, Trace Atkins. Anyway, Steve Grisafi, he was the lead guy in River Road, and he's a guy that's on the barge and on the party boat, and that barge singing Nickelback Dam, and with all the bikinis and all that on the river, and the outboard motor, with all the catfish on the line. Yeah, that's Steve Grisafi.
Oh, always a good thing to hear. Yeah, there's a lot of talented musicians that come out of Louisiana.
Oh, a lot. Yeah, a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Trace Atkins. They in Texas. They every time they would not every time, but a lot of times they would play his song. He said, "The big man from Texas, Trace Atkins." He's not from Texas. He's from Louisiana. And he was a lot of his life was spent. The first in his 20s was spent in South Louisiana, in Abbeville and Lafayette. He was working on a production platform for his livelihood, because you're not gonna make a livelihood playing in the bars on the weekend, at $50 a man back then. When you played at Cowboys in Lafayette, and that was a big dance hall, and they used to rake in the crowd over there. Yeah, they used to get like 500 a night. They were getting 100 a man. And they got some clips and all that on the news about the new song, Bayou Sunrise. That was Trace wrote that, and then they won a wild turkey contest. Wild turkey whiskey or Dodge Ram. Best band contest. It's either Dodge Ram. I think it's Wild Turkey though. I'm pretty sure it's Wild Turkey.
Probably. I think it is. I've seen a commercial for that recently, saying something about that.
Yeah, well, years ago, Trace's band, and my buddy Kip Sonnier, Kip was the leader of the band. Trace was in there. He was one of the members. Later, he came in later after the band was already founded. Anyway, you can YouTube Bayou Sunrise, Trace Atkins, and it's on there. And it's a boat going through the swamp, and it's on a loop. You kind of, if you know the swamp, like I know the swamp, you can tell that it's a loop. But man, when they did that edit in that song, they did it good. They looped it in just right. Anyhow, it plays that song. It shows the needle. Somebody putting the needle on the 45, and it shows Bayou Sunrise. The name of the band, Speakeasy, and then underneath that it shows Trace Atkins. He was the songwriter. It always gives the on a record, an album, or whatever, it always gives the name of the artist that wrote it, or first sang it, or what have you. So he wrote it, and it was their record. That's what they won at the Wild Turkey contest: a free recording in the studio, free studio recording. And they had
that worked out. Yeah,
side A and side B. I forget what was on side B. It was a Cajun, a fast jitterbug Cajun song, I think.
Damn.
But anyway, that's how they started touring. When
that's
they got that,
one good thing.
Yeah, they started touring, and then Kip. A little while later, Kip took over Jeff Dugan and Hurricane. Not Jeff. Wait. Jeff Dugan and Hurricane. Who's the wrestler with the 2x4? Jim Dugan? Hacksaw Jim Dugan. Okay, yeah. So it's Jeff Dugan and Hurricane, and then Kip was playing with the band. And after they had Speakeasy, I don't know what happened with Trace after that. Trace was in the band for a little while, Hurricane, and I think he went solo or whatever, and then Jeff left, and then Kip took over. So Trace went solo, I guess, and then finally he made his big break in 90. Every light in the house is on. I think that was 95 or something.
I have no idea. Probably was. Sounds like a 90s song. Man.
Every light in the house is on. That came up. Let's see. Trace Atkins, Every Light in the House. 96. January 1st, 96. Oh, wait a minute.
That must have been a Tuesday.
That's a show. Wait, Every Light in it's a 96 song by Trace Atkins. Okay, so November. January 1st, 96. So they made it in 95.
Yeah. Usually when they drop albums, it's always on a Tuesday. For whatever reason. Doesn't matter what genre, country, rock, pop, they always drop it on a Tuesday.
Really?
So chances are that was... Yeah. Look, a lot of... nowadays they drop it whenever they want via internet but back in the day... Like it was always a Tuesday, because that was just when the studios wanted to do it.
I didn't know that. Wow, that's something I didn't know.
Mm-hmm. I've known that for a while. Yeah, I looked up at some. So chances are January 1st was a Tuesday.
Let me see. January 1st. What I said, 1996.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
There's a site that'll tell you what day it is. I forget exactly what site, but I know I tell you what day. Should be. I'd be surprised if it wasn't.
January 96 calendar. Okay. No, it was a Monday.
Type in Google.
It was a Monday.
Okay. Well,
January 1996 was a Monday, and then Tuesday was the 2nd, naturally.
Well, usually the general rule of thumb, they did it on Tuesday. But, I guess depending on a record company, being the first, they probably pushed it up.
Yeah, being it was New Year's. Yeah, right. Being it was New Year's.
Uh-huh. But typically, I mean, like I said, nowadays they drop them whenever they want. But typically, it was always so every day it was always a Tuesday, unless it was like a special occasion. That's probably why they made it Monday, because the first. But hey, it's Miss Kayla. How you doing, Miss Kayla? Appreciate you popping in, of course.
Miss Kayla Boo, how you doing, Shy?
She's been streaming a lot lately. Well, she always streamed a lot.
Yes, I've been seeing that. I pop in every now and then. I say hi every now and then. It gets lost in the chat though.
I tend to watch it and fall asleep. I'm listening. I'm watching and I'm listening. And I just fall asleep, and I wake up like 6 hours later. She's still going. So that's a good thing. But I keep it, I keep it going.
Yeah, she does them video games.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people I know, like on Twitch, that does the video games. Yeah.
Ozark, he does a lot of video games. Ozark.
No, yeah.
Used to be Ozark coins. Now it's Ozark or ART.
Yeah, I know
you dropped the ARKS, but got the ART.
I've streamed video games on there before, but I didn't get anywhere. I did it on Twitch. As soon as I get another laptop, my mom actually bought me a tablet, but I said, I don't want to fool with this crap. I said, take it back. I don't want that. I don't know how to fool with tablets. I don't even know what kind. I just like, nope, don't want it. I want a laptop, not a tablet.
Yeah, I remember you saying that not long ago.
A couple of weeks ago. Well, she was like,
one of those that I told you about from Tech Sale on eBay, that company I referred you to. You can get laptops, Windows 11, $90, $99. Got Windows 11 installed and all that. All you got to do is just like you buy a brand new laptop, put in your information for your email and all that stuff for Windows, or if you want Linux. I don't know if you do Linux or not.
I know what I've heard Linux. I couldn't tell you what it is. I know it's a programming thing, but I don't know.
It's
whatever's built with the damn thing. That's what I use.
Oh yeah, well it's got Windows in it, so Windows 11. Most all them laptops that when I tell you they all got Windows 11. They're not going to sell anything with Windows 10.
No, it's out.
And all those laptops came from companies, that liquidated, they went bankrupt or whatever. So this company got that and they erased all of that and they resell it so it don't go in the landfill. And it's all tested out and everything. So I mean it's
all confiscated.
Quality stuff too, quality products.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna get. I'll get something. But I'm figuring it out what I want to get, but I didn't want that tablet. I was like, no, I don't want it. No, I don't want to fool. I don't want to fool the tablet. I've never done a tablet's a little weird for me. No. I said, no, you can take it back.
Yeah. She loves her tablet. She'd rather a tablet than a laptop.
I probably could have liked it. I was like, nah. I keep telling my mom, stop buying stuff for me. She'll buy stuff, and I'm like, I don't, she'll buy stuff and then say, oh, well, I paid this much for it to give me the money. I'm like, no, you bought the tablet. I was like, I'm not paying for the tablet. Take it back. I didn't even look at it. She goes, you're not going to look at it? Nope, take it back. I don't want it. I told you, stop buying me shit. I'm not paying you $50 for the damn thing. Take it back. Don't want it. I said, I'll get a laptop if I need one.
Thank you, baby. Give me that container. The container.
Container of beer.
No, it's actually a strawberry container. I use them. They sturdy. And this is the 2 pound strawberry container. And I put electronics in it. There's a bunch of.
That reminds me, I still got That reminds me, I still got ice cream. Yeah.
Bunch of buck converters, and I got some other stuff that I need to put in here. Where is it at? Where's that stuff I need to put in here?
That I don't know.
Oh, right here, right here. I got some PD ports, power delivery ports, USB. See the Type C right there on the top, Type A on the bottom, and these are, they're not colored blue or whatever because it's power delivery. It's for power. I can hook this up. They come with ends on them like that. I can cut the ends off or whatever. I can get 5 volts out of these, the C's or whatever. It doesn't matter. I can do 20 volts, 24 volts because my cordless, portable, not cordless, portable soldering irons. One's 12 volt, and I got 2 of them, 2 soldering irons that are 24 volts.
Yeah.
I did a video on the 24. I did a video on both of them, the 24 and the 12.
But I don't remember.
But anyway, these right here, I can. That's one of my projects I'm going to do. I'm going to do a project step by step on building a portable, a power supply, and using these PD ports, USB ports.
Yeah,
you can get, and then you can do them adjustable. But I'd rather do them set voltages. Because I got a buddy of mine. I did a video for him. He's in the computers. He's a ham operator too, ham radio guy, and he's got what they call a Raspberry Pi computer. And
yeah, I know those.
All right.
I've heard of those too.
And they work, the Raspberry, it says 5 volts, but they finicky. They take 5.1 or 5.2. If you don't have the right voltage, like 5.2, it's gonna state insufficient voltage, and it's just like 500 milliamps off. He was like, I don't know why Raspberry Pi makes these and advertises them at 5 volts when they actually 5.1, 5.1.5. They 500 milliamps off. Elvis, what's up?
Tell me one band. Somebody just play a practical joke on him.
On who?
On Elvis. See, I know I wasn't insane. I'm like, I spent 2 hours trying to figure out why he was banned, who banned him, how banned him. Nobody banned him.
Yeah, that's
that
right.
Was YouTube. I'm going to tell you what happened. That was YouTube thinking he was a troll. I promise you that's what happened. Because, YouTube's cutting down on that stuff now. So, that's what I'm guessing. I don't have any scientific proof on it, but I went to get ice cream. I'm eating cheese and crackers, so it's a long way from ice cream. But I got to snack on something.
What did I do with that thing? I need it. I didn't think I would need it, but I need it. I was banned, now unbanned. Nobody banned you, Elvis. Nobody banned you.
I'm going to say Xenon did, but I know he did. He was the one that asked me. He goes, why did you ban Elvis? I go, what are you talking about? He goes, Elvis come in my chat and said you banned him. I said, wasn't me. I said, he may have been. I said, you probably were timed out. You wasn't banned. You probably just got timed out.
Yeah.
But I didn't do it. Cajun didn't do it, so I don't know.
I didn't know. Not me.
I got no idea.
He's not banned in my channel.
Oh, hmm?
See, if you banned, you can't go to somebody's channel if you banned.
Yeah. They used to. Well, they used to let you sit there and watch and you can't type.
That's called hid when they're hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can watch, but they can't type. They can't chat, but they can watch. But when you banned, it ghosts you. You can't find them at all.
The Saints are doing awesome. How are the Vikings doing? How's my boy Justin Jefferson kicking ass?
Oh, Jefferson's with the Vikings?
He's been with the Vikings, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The only good bright part on that team.
Is that where he went is that where he went when he left college?
Yeah.
Okay.
Play drafted. Shit, the Vikings are down to a 4th-string quarterback named Joe Blow. But I can't be talking any trash because they still got more wins than us. Oh.
Me and Johnny nicknamed them the Padoos. The Saints. They're the Padoos now. They lost. The losers. That's French for the losers. Hey, I said, don't they Padoos? He lost, yeah. And then the Padoos.
What the hell? I said they were drunk at the wheel. You know who he played this week, huh?
Who's that?
Tampon Bay.
Oh, Tampa Bay.
In Tampa, I believe.
The Bucks. I thought we played the Bucks. I thought we played them already.
Yeah, but we played them twice, and they're in our division.
Yeah, play them again. Oh,
I don't know why the Saints didn't just stay in Florida. You know, we played Miami and Tampa. Shit.
Yeah, they probably did.
Nah, they came back. They came back. But it's some crazy stuff. They got a clip. Somebody made an AI clip of Drew Brees saying, has he's commentating, you know what? Fuck the Falcons. You know why? Because fuck the Falcons. That's why. And I was like, yeah. I don't know who made it, but it made its rounds all over social media. And I said, that was fucking awesome. So every time I said, I'm going to play that clip. And I don't know how they made him say that, but they made him say it with the AI. No. I think Drew Brees should do every Saints game. In fact, he should suit up, get his ass in gear. Oh, you know who they're bringing back for the player of the player of legend of something? They always bring back a legend at every home game.
The Legend of Zelda.
Legend my ass. That's angry video game nerd. But they always have a legend of the game. And they announced when we play the Jets, they're bringing back Kyle Turley. You know what he did against the Jets? He kicked that guy's ass and he threw the helmet 50 yards downfield. I was like, fuck you, bro.
Damn.
Kyle Turley is awesome. He did that on ESPN. Awesome.
Who did? Kyle what?
Kyle Turley.
Okay.
That's when Aaron Brooks was playing.
Oh.
The Jets guy did something to Aaron Brooks after the play, and Kyle Turley got pissed, knocked the shit out of him. Or whatever, and his helmet flew off, took his helmet and just launched it. He got like a 30-yard penalty, kicked out of the game and shit. He became a national hero after that game. I was like, that's who we fucking need right there. But we ain't drafting no more damn quarterback. Shit on that.
I ain't drafting him just because of his name, neither.
I can say this: at least the Saints have a number 1 pick. At least the Saints have a draft pick. The Pelicans traded away their first-round draft pick to the Atlanta Hawks to get a shitty guy, and I'm pretty sure Pelicans have the worst record in the NBA right now. And Zion just got hurt again, and he's going to be out 3 to 4 weeks. So, I mean, they're 3-18, and the best player ain't even playing. So, I'm just like, why did we pay this guy? He should have been deported long ago. I'm like, I didn't even know he played all year. I'm astounded. He played in 20 games and got hurt. Yeah, I think he hurt a hip or something. He can't stop eating. He's like 375 pounds, man. He can't. They were comparing him to football players that got hurt all the time. He can't stay healthy. You know? And Gail Benson told Joe Dumars to cut corners at every cost.
Dulars? Dulars?
Joe Dumars. He used to play for the Pistons.
Oh, Dumars. Oh, okay.
He's from Louisiana.
Yeah, I know some Dumars from Abbeville and Lafayette.
Dumars. Dumars. Dumars.
Oh, Dumars? Oh, I thought you said Dumont. Dumars.
No.
Like,
but he played
Dumond or Dumond. Either one M or two, one of them, I forgot. I went to school with him anyway.
Both. But what's his name? The last GM fucked it up so bad that I don't think Gail Benson cares anymore. She's in La La Land. She's like, she still got in the Smoothie King Center from when they had the Voodoo to a football team. She still got the scoreboards up from 2002.
The Voodoo
Joe
King.
Dumars? I'm pretty sure Joe Dumars played his entire career as a Piston. I could be wrong. I mean, he might have played for the Sonics, but I don't know. I know he's from Louisiana somewhere. I forget where. Northern part of the state, I think. He went to school. I think he went to college at McNeese.
McNeese, that's Lake Charles.
I don't know. You could look it up and see. But I'm pretty sure, yeah. He could have.
How you spell his last name? Dumars, you said?
Yeah. You'll say him. He's in his 60s or 70s. Black guy.
Joe?
Yeah. He's like the general manager, vice president of Pelicans. My good Lord.
I see that.
We got rid of the other guy to get him. Because he won a championship with the Pistons. I don't know how.
He played his entire 14-year career with the Pistons.
That's what I thought.
He joined the Pistons in 85. He's 62 now. He's my age.
Yep.
He was born in Shreveport and went to McNeese. He went to McNeese State University. That's Lake Charles. And then he went to Natchitoches High School.
LSU basketball is 8-0 right now, the men's team. They finally started putting some of that NIL money in the basketball team. The women's team is 7-0 or 8-0. And how do you like the and I'll give you my opinion. How do you like the Lane Kiffin hire? Because most people are in favor of it.
Who?
Lane Kiffin. They hired him as LSU football coach a few days ago. He's an Ole Miss head coach.
Not familiar with him.
He was at USC, got fired on the tarmac. He used to be the Raiders head coach. Al Davis fired his ass and did a legendary 2-hour or hour and a half teleprompter thing on why he fired him.
Oh, he was born Joe Dumars was born in Shreveport, but raised up, and the family moved to Natchitoches after. So he didn't go to school in Shreveport. He was raised in Natchitoches, which is in between Alexandria and Shreveport.
Yeah. Well, that's where Northwestern State is. Because when I went to my cousin's house in Shreveport, you have to go to Natchitoches to get up there.
Yeah. Yeah, right on the western side of Natchitoches. Boy, they got some good meat pie stores over there, because Natchitoches is known for their meat pies. Man, they awesome.
Yeah, my cousin's parish, she's in Cato.
Yeah, up there by Cato Lake.
Yeah. That's where I was like, oh, okay. I was like, shit, I'm getting up there. When I went up there, I'm like, oh, never heard of this parish. Never heard of this parish. Never heard of this. What the fuck? Never heard of this one. It takes between where I'm at to get to my aunt's, that's 7 parishes. Then from there to get to my cousins, there's another 6 or 7 or 8 parishes, because you have to go through DeSoto. I think the last 2 is DeSoto, and then you get to Cato. If I remember right. But and there's a few more in between. But oh man, make a mess with these damn Ritz crackers. Oh no. I'm good with the crumbs. But I think the Saints can beat the Bucks this week. Don't know how, but I think they can. Miracles do happen. But the Saints right now hold the number 2 draft pick. So, but it really doesn't matter, because, we still got Mickey Loomis as a GM. He's going to fuck it up somehow, some way. We need to get rid of Mickey Loomis, and that's not going to happen as long as Gail Benson is alive. Screw. Kellen Moore don't know what the fuck he's doing. I don't know. He might be the worst head coach in planet Earth ever. Like, he calls these stupid. I mean, I'll tell you how stupid he is. We got the ball on the 35-yard line. 3rd and 1, he fucking quarterback sneaks with Chow. 4th and 1, instead of using Taysom, he just doesn't use Taysom that much. 4th and 1, straight up the middle. Same fucking play that didn't work the first time. Didn't work the second time. That's how we lost the game. After getting an onside kick, it was the weirdest scenario. All the shit that happened in that game Sunday, it was going the Saints' way for a while. Like the first half, the Saints went down 16-0. And they only had like 25 net yards. So second half comes, and all of a sudden they start turning up the burner. So the Saints always have a slow start. And it was 16-8. 16-6, Chow ran the 2-point conversion, making 16-8. Then Charlie Smith, he's not new, but he's been on the roster 2 years, because they released Groupie after he missed all those field goals against Atlanta. He hit a 57-yard field goal and make it 16-11. And we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. And then Miami kicks a field goal and make it 19-11. And then Shaw gets another touchdown. He throws one to either Vele or Olave. I think it was Olave. I don't know if Vele had any touchdowns. I know he was pretty big. He had 8 receptions for 93 yards. I don't think he had any touchdowns. I think Olave had both the top. Maybe one. Johnson had one. But it was 19-11. They scored to get 19-17. And Shaw goes back to pass, and he throws a pick 2. Which I can't say pick 6 is a pick 2. It's a 2-point conversion.
they ran the 2-point conversion back, so they get 2 points for it. So instead of 19-19, it's 21-17. And this is, I don't know, 3-4 minutes left in the game. And then the Saints got to kick off. So I think it was that drive, it was the next drive after that. They onside kick. And the Saints got it. The wide receiver, Vele, like 6'4", big sumbitch that Sean Payton traded to the Saints. He got the onside kick around the 40-yard line. So we in business. So we get down to, I think it's maybe the 20. I think it is. I don't know. We were in scoring range with less than a minute. We could have scored a touchdown. And on 3rd and 1, that bastard goes up the middle for nothing. 4th and 1, nothing. That's the game. I'm just like, why are we calling fucking runs? Throw it in the end zone. And then after the game, he's sitting there and he's like, well, maybe I should have thrown the ball. I'm like, yeah, asshole, maybe you should have. Maybe you put Taysom in. You fucking Taysom had non-plays the whole game. I'm like, do something. Learn how to fucking, learn how. Somebody's holding his hand and telling him not to do this shit. I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, Nussmeier. I don't know. But somebody stop that.
Yeah, you got Cato Parish, Bossier Parish, Red River Parish, Natchitoches, which is Parish, Natchitoches Parish. And then you got Rapides, Evolve.
It's after Evolve. Okay, well, that's after Evolve, yeah. So there's like another 5 or 6.
Yeah, I'm coming down. I'm coming down from your cousins all the way to your place. Then Evolves. Do y'all go through? Yeah, y'all go through St. Landry a little ways, huh?
St. Landry is the border between that and Evolves. Yeah, that's how we know the roads are good.
And then
St. Landry's got a good road.
And then Point Capee Parish.
Yeah. It's like 11 or 12.
West Baton Rouge, East Baton Rouge, Livingston Parish, Tangipahoa Parish, and then your home parish.
Yeah. There's actually more from where I'm at to you're at than where my aunt's and it's another 2.5 hour ride up that way. But
to your aunt's. Let's see. You got
next time I go up there, I'm taking a nap.
You got Tangipahoa, Livingston Parish, East Baton Rouge, West Baton Rouge, Point Capee, and Avoyelles. Not counting your parish, going to your aunt. Yeah, counting yours is 6.
Yeah. And then there's another 5 or 6 going to my cousin. So that's 11. I think 11 total.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to your cousins.
Yep. She used to live in Monroe, but now she's in Shreveport. No, she's right. She's in the Texarla, as they call it up there. She's 2 hours away east of Dallas. I think east, I want to say. Not too far away from Arkansas. They Texarkana, because there's a Texarkana up there.
Yeah.
So, because the sign's up there, when you go that far up there, it'll say that. That's what they kind of call it that way. Like when I did that video for the wine, which I don't think anybody watched that damn video. I got like 30, 40 views, and I don't even know how I got that many. Should have got more. But, you can get as many as you should.
I got to get me some more coffee.
Scotty's streaming it. He always streams on Facebook now for about 15 minutes. If that.
That's it. That's all it goes.
Yeah.
Is 15.
About 15. Yeah. Well, he wrote a book.
He wrote a book.
Yeah, about his ordeal. You know, he got his leg cut off.
Oh yeah.
He chose. Yeah, he said it wasn't going to get any better, so he told him just take the damn thing off. So he's in this like rehab facility. No.
Oh, okay.
He's got a new leg though. But yeah, I always get the notification around 9 o'clock, and he only goes about 15 minutes. I should go long with it. Where's Zamron at? Where's all these people that are asking me where I've been? It's funny how everybody keeps asking me where I've been, why I'm not streaming. I stream, ain't nobody here. Very disappointed. Elvis left the building. Probably. Yeah. Let me throw my stuff away real fast. Ooh. 2-2. Boom, Johnny Rocket, boom.
Bebe, quit that. Mm-hmm. No better than that. That's Daddy's towel. I got my heating pad under me with a towel over it.
No, I didn't take the phone with me this time. I just hurried up and ran in there. Turn the light. Okay. Make sure I turn the light off. That's important. What's a 10?
Okay, let Daddy get his feet in there, baby. Then you can put your lay down where you want. Oh man, that dog hurt. That dog's hurting me, man. Yeah, Johnny left earlier.
Like, Johnny's here? What? Huh?
Yeah, where's Johnny? Johnny was here and he left. Huh? She was fixing
Johnny's
to bolt
at
to
the
the
door.
door.
Yeah, I thought
She almost
that'll
did.
get her away from you for a minute.
Yeah. Well, Johnny was here, so and she doesn't
If I would
fall
have known
for
that,
that.
I would have known that, I would have went live a little earlier, but I didn't.
Yeah. He was gonna stay a little while longer, but I said, "Ain't you gotta go to the radio station?" He was like, "Oh yeah." He said, "But Missy invited me over for supper," and I'm like, "Yeah, but you've ate supper here at 5:30, and 6 o'clock, and then left to go to the station." He was like, "Yeah." He said, "I said, you got your guitar in the Jeep?" "Nope." I said, "What?" I said, "You gotta go home and get it, then go to the station, or you might get lucky and somebody have an extra guitar at the station."
Maybe call up, say, "I'm a coming. Bring me my guitar." Make sure it is right there.
But I got that heating pad on under here, and I got a towel that's folded in, big bath towel, and I got it folded in half, and I got that on top of the heating pad. That way, my feet's not directly on the pad. I got socks on my feet, but my feet get cold. I got that damn neuropathy, which you know that already. And that neuropathy's bad, man. And
I'm hoping I don't get that. I'm trying not to get it, but it's probably going to be in my future.
I know a buddy of mine, he was here yesterday. He's 80. And he had it not long ago, but he's having a procedure done, radiation chemo for cancer, bladder cancer. And he said he had neuropathy. he said, man, my feet were hurting and all that. He was trying to explain it to me. I said, he said, for 2 weeks, and they gave me some medicine. I said, gabapentin. He said, that's it. How you know? I says, damn, man. I said, I've been having neuropathy for over 2 years now, 2.5 years. I've been fighting with that crap. I said, I
You're
take
the
the
expert.
same medicine you took, but I take 300 milligrams 3 times a day. He's like, damn. I'm like, yeah, I got it bad. He said, I thought I had it bad. I said, if I don't take it,
I tell him, I say, yours is temporary. I'd love to take your pain. Shit.
yeah, it was lasted only 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I said, imagine 2 years of that. And he was like, oh, I can't.
That's why when Scotty was having his foot problems, they told him, oh, it may not go up. He just said, take the damn leg off. He's like, I'm tired of this shit. Take it off. Because it was affecting his memory and shit. And like that's why he stopped streaming. It was affecting. He was getting brain farts, and it's just he couldn't focus on shit. You know, he's just like, hell with it. Take the damn leg off.
So I got that neuropathy, and so my feet need to get warm, externally, with the heating pad, electric blanket, electric heating blanket, like for the bed or whatever. We got one that's a single, electric blanket for a single bed, and that's perfect size. I fold it in 3, and I can cover my feet with it. I can put my feet on it and cover my feet. And but boy, that my little dog loves to get on that heated blanket. When she's got a heater over there, she's sitting in front of a gas heater. She's getting warm. Like, yeah, go with your heater over there. Leave me alone with my damn heater, my heated blanket, towel. But yeah, man, I know people that had neuropathy and stuff. That makes you want to go through the self-checkout lane and hit the self-delete button. Because that's some bad stuff, man. Like I said, people didn't kill themselves over that stuff.
It's basically just, I mean, the people that can't feel anything really bad, they're like, I watch videos.
It's like your feet are numb, numb, but not numb in the way that you can't feel them. You ever had your arm go to sleep? Say you're sleeping and you slept on your arm, and then you wake up and all of a sudden your arm, you can't feel it and all that. And then you do this, then you feel the blood rush. But that's what neuropathy is.
I know what it is, yeah.
And but in a numb, when you got neuropathy, your lower legs and your feet are numb, but not that kind of numb.
No.
If like say my little dog walks across my feet, if one of her paws touches the top of my foot or my toes, it's over, game over. I mean, I'm jumping, I'm screaming bloody murder. It hurts that bad. Your feet are not numb where you don't feel them. Your feet are numb to where, and then you can squish your toes like this on the floor. You're always doing that with your toes and your feet. You're doing this because you want to feel blood in your toes. The blood's there, but you just can't feel it. That neuropathy is just something else, man. And
you're only at what 60% though. You're not at. If you had 100%,
right.
You wouldn't be able
my
to
blood. My blood flow is like normal. Okay, 60. I'm only 60% blocked. So my blood flow, I got 40. It's not the blood flow that's causing the neuropathy. It's not that. It's the neuropathy is your nerve endings and stuff, kind of like fibromyalgia. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but that neuropathy, it's your nerves. And when you hit your foot, or say if I go to cut my toenail, okay, toenail clippers,
Yeah.
that hurts, and it never hurt before because you don't feel your toenails getting cut. You know, when you got neuropathy, you feel your toenails getting cut. Believe me, I didn't know they had nerve endings in toenails. It's not the toenail that hurts. It's kind of like I don't know what it is that hurts. It's the toenail that hurts, but it's excruciating, dude. So I gotta when it's time for my toenails, I'll bring cause I always take a hot bath. I never take a cool bath. It's always hot. So I'll bring my clippers in to the bathroom, and I'm soaking in the tub, and so your toenails get softer in the tub. So it alleviates. It kind of tones the pain down a little bit when your toenails are soft in the tub.
Yeah, no, I get you on that one. Mm.
Sometimes I'll just take pure hot water, put it in a bowl, and soak my 1 foot at a time. I got a special bowl for hot water on my feet. I got a special bowl for that. Like
throw some Epsom salt in there.
Yeah, and then Epsom salt also.
Mm-hmm.
And I got
that's what I soak my feet in.
I got Dr. Teal's, Epsom, and menthol.
I think the Dr. Teal's is probably the best one. I think, but
yeah, I use that. It's got a mentholatum in it, also.
Yeah, I soak my feet in that.
Yeah. I got
just
to if I want to cut my nails, if I'm in the mood to cut my nails, I'm like, okay, let me grin and bear it. I think I can do it. I think easier in my chair than I can in the tub. So I'll just before I go run my bath water, I'll just get that bowl full of pure hot water from the faucet, which is hot. It's hot, believe me. You got 100,000 BTUs of fire hitting those coils in that hot water, in them coils in the water heater. I don't have a tank on my water heater. I got a tankless.
Oh, I mean, I'll just get the hot water.
When I turn on the hot water in the bathroom, you can hear that fire. It sounds like a jet airplane outside. In that room, I added on to my house. I added a room onto my house just for the water heater and storage.
Yep, the Saints are winning the Super Bowl. Yep.
They're going to win the bowl. They're going to the bowl. They bought their tickets already. They got their tickets already.
That's right. How about the Vikings? You got them winning the Super Bowl? Shit, they got to get there first of all. Shit, are the Vikings still even in the playoff race?
Daddy, baby. She wagging her tail, boy. She was like, please don't throw me off your towel. She came back. I thought she was going to her room, to her bed, but she's not.
She got bored.
Yeah, she likes it on that warm blanket. She likes laying on that warm towel. I say blanket, but it's towel. I was looking at Amazon yesterday for a heating blanket. I got one. I got a single. We found the blanket, but can't find the control.
I gotta have one somewhere.
Her mom, Mrs. Mama, gave us that for Christmas one year, and it's like it's I want to say it's for a single bed. I want to say it's like a throw. It's more like a throw, for sitting on the sofa or something, reading or whatever. And you got a blanket to go on you, a small blanket. There it is. That's right. There's a man.
We got to do that for Elvis. There we go. Just leave that right there. That's what Super Bowl looks. That's what a Super Bowl trophy looks like, right there. So.
Missy had when the Saints won, she made a whole picture frame, a huge picture frame, one of the biggest ones you can buy. And she got articles and all that stuff in there. You know, Saints winning.
Wait, we're gonna go to the best part. Wait. Let's see.
I almost made a floor in Russell Ryder's floor. I was jumping up and down when they won.
I'm trying to get this without the light. There's a lot of light. This is the thing. Tom's Picayune made this. Saints 31, Vikings 28, overtime. And then it's got all the things. Garrett Hartley kicks the game-winning field goal. It's like Garrett Hartley's field goal in overtime lifts New Orleans past Minnesota in the Super Bowl 44. That's the whole book. It's the whole season. It does the look. Saints didn't sack Saints didn't sack Brett Favre. Nah, we beat the shit out of him, but we really beat the shit out of him. That was Brett Favre after the game. He was like, oh, my hemorrhoids. My hemorrhoids. Oh, look at that face. He's like, I don't want to play the Saints anymore. No. And wait, where's the other one? There's another pitch in here or something. Oh wait, that's the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship. And then there's a thing for Buddy D down here. Where if the Saints want to get to the Super Bowl, they wear a dress. But he passed away before that can happen. He passed away in 2005.
Damn it.
I remember the day. I remember the exact day. It was January 7th. And then everybody's like, oh, and I knew it was January 7th. The exact day. Because on WWL radio for the entire day, they were doing nothing but Buddy D interviews. And they were like in tribute to Buddy D, like the whole 24 hours.
Right.
They shut the radio station down. It's just Buddy D talking, like old post games. And that's all he did was ran his stuff for 24 hours straight.
Tribute to him, yeah.
Well, he died of a heart attack, yeah. And then it says Saints Super Bowl. Super Bowl. The world champions. World champions. And then get to the thing. Road to the Super Bowl. The Vikings won somehow, but they beat the Cowgirls. But anybody can do that. The Saints whooped some ass 45-14. The Saints whooped some more ass, 31-20. And then they whooped the Cowboys, then the Colts. So, like the overall roster, Drew Brees set like 11 different records that year. He set all kinds of records. But see on the back it says World Champions, Saints win Super Bowl. Guy gave it to me. I was talking about the Saints. He's like, here, take it. All right. It's got all the records of the Saints up until that year. But
the story behind the Wheaties box for Super Bowl, don't you?
Yeah, I think so.
They got whatever team wins the Super Bowl that night, they start filling the boxes up. They have like 500,000 boxes. This is Wheaties. They got the winners of whatever. They had what's her name now? Bruce Jenner. But what's her name now?
Caitlin.
Okay. Anyway, Bruce Jenner was on the box of Wheaties at one time when he had won the Olympics and stuff. And anyway, so when the Super Bowl is played, they have like 1 million boxes of each team. And whoever wins it, that's the one they start filling up the boxes after the game's over. Then all that gets shipped out to the stores in a hurry.
Oh, yeah, I figured so. Where is... Oh, let me turn it back.
Hats?
See?
They got hats. They got like 250,000 hats with the Saints. And who the Saints played in that Super Bowl?
The Colts.
The coach, yeah. Then they had like $250,000, $500,000 coach hats. Okay.
They all went to like
And the
Somalia.
loser,
They went to those third world countries.
yeah, right, correct.
They usually do.
That, or they discount them, and what they can't get rid of on the loser side, then they get shipped out to Africa and all that stuff.
See
At pennies on the dollar.
see that clown?
Yeah.
That clown?
Yeah.
That's Robert Martel. He was in here earlier.
That's Nick.
His. No, that's not Nick. That's somebody that's married into his family. That's one of the Saints fans. He's like a super fan. Been doing that for years, since the 70s, or possibly even the 60s. He's married. I met this guy. I forget his name, but he's married into. He's like in his 70s. Yeah, he's married into the person. Somebody married into his family. Like, he married into the family, but he's related by marriage to Rob. But I forget how. I met him one time. Went to his house, met him, and everything. But he's called the clown, the Saints clown. He dresses up every game, like, you know how they had the Pope and the priest and the other ones. Wait, the pictures in here somewhere. The year the Saints won the Super Bowl, a guy that used to dress up as Moses. The year the Saints won the Super Bowl is when he stopped. And then after that, he started doing it again. So that was the 1 year he didn't dress up, and I don't think you'll find a picture of him anywhere in this book. But I think that's the 1 year where he stopped. But we gotta find the best picture for Let's see. The Saints beat everybody that year. They kicked ass. But
Elvis said that guy must be delusional.
There's a lot of delusional people.
Yeah, especially up in the Viking country.
Tom Benson bought that team for $70 million. See the picture of Tom Benson and Edwin Edwards. March 13th, 1985. He bought it from Meekum, which is in the background right there. That's $70 million in 1985.
From who?
John Meekum. He was an old guy. He was the original owner of the Saints.
That's what I thought you said, Meekum. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, see, John Meekum Jr.
And Buddy Edwards. Edwin Edwards.
Yep.
My buddy.
Well, when the Saints were looking for an owner, went up to Meekum and said, "Hey, how would you like to buy a team?" And he goes, "I guess. I don't know about football."
Mom went to school with Edwards.
Yeah,
Edwards is originally from the Vols Parish.
Yeah.
Yep.
Saints kicked ass that year.
There's
awesome.
Missy. There's my honey.
She said, "I'm going to jump in chat in a while." There's only Elvis in chat. But, yeah, I got this book a couple of weeks ago. This guy gave it to me.
Damn.
He's dropping off stuff. Yeah. Well, we could take stuff if they give it to us. I didn't even ask him. He goes, "You want buck?" I went, "All right, yeah." It was the Saints book.
Hell yeah, Saints. Oh, I'll take that. Look at my hat.
I tried to get the somebody months, like 8-9 months ago. I donated the Amen. You know, the Tom's Picayune. Amen. We are champions. Somebody had framed it, and I said, I told a community guy, "Go get a price on this real fast." And instead of putting the price on it and giving it to me, he said, "Oh, somebody bought it." And I went, he put it down for 2 seconds, and I know who bought it. It was Christian, one of the guys. I told Christian, "What the hell are you doing? You buying my stuff?" I'm going to call him up tomorrow. "Bring me my Saints thing."
There you go. That's
Bring
right.
me. He works with me. Oh, wait. Is Elvis still here? Because I forgot to do one special thing. But did I show you this thing? I got the a couple weeks ago too. I don't think you saw this yet. There ain't nothing in it. I can't even watch the thing. I got this thing, Danco book. It's for the American Silver Eagles. Yeah, doing it with one hand. It's for the American Silver Eagles. There's no change in it, unfortunately, not. But see, it's actually got the person's name that owned it, and this, and this 86, and there's no dollars in it, but it's got all the dates from 86 to I think 2000, and I think it stops in 2012. Yeah, and it's just the old Dansko book, and then it tells you the light,
all the miniatures. Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
and then I got
Missy said, "Long time no see. You feel good?"
I don't know where the Ted Williams card is. I looked for 2 hours trying to find it. See over there in the corner, that was my trying to find it. I took everything out my closet, just threw it on the side. But I found all the other stuff that I wasn't looking for. I hid it from myself. This
silver
was in a bag. This was in a bag that my aunt gave me. The last 2 times I went up there, she always gives me a bag of change. And I found a couple copper pennies. And so I found this. It's 1954. And the mint mark on the back looks like it's a D. But it's 54. So it's definitely silver.
Oh, yeah.
I never did a video of it yet. It's kind of hard to
later,
see.
There was silver.
Yep. Yeah, it was in this. I finally went through all the change. See, it was in this bag. I put some rolls in there, but this bag was full of. My aunt always gives me bags of change. I put some $5, that way, and I went and I finally said, "Let me." This was about a week ago or so, and I said, I was just bored. I said, "Let me go through this," and I pulled out. I pulled out something else from it too. Oh, I pulled out shit. I pulled out the Lincoln sitting on a log.
Oh yeah, the
2000
formative years or whatever.
Yeah, that was in there too. And then I also, but this let me don't think, but this was also the same bag months ago. Remember I found that buffalo nickel?
Yeah.
That was in the same bag. I stopped going through it, and I put it to the side for months, and then that's why I found the silver dime, same bag. So I told my aunt I found the buffalo, and then after she was down here a few weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago, she came down here, and so I got to go to her house eventually. Not for Christmas because she's working Christmas, probably at the beginning of the year. So now I got to tell her I found an old silver dime. But yeah, I didn't do any streams because nobody came in them, which was But then I got all these messages saying you should stream, and I go, "Are you gonna come in and stream?" I had 4 or 5 people email me and say, "Wait, we missed your streams." And usually that's the case. People will email me or they'll leave a message on my videos. And the funny part is I'll do a stream and I never see them in the streams.
Right.
So it leads me to believe that 1, they're trolls, or 2, they just saying that just to say that. Just to, I mean, I've seen somebody that I haven't seen in 2 or 3 years comment on my video just out of the blue. And I'm just like, okay. Just out of the blue. And I'm just like, I didn't even know you were still alive. I told the guy, I commented back, I thought you died. So, I mean, like Bob is starting his channel up again.
Who?
Actually, I think he deleted. I think he deleted his videos and he's reposting his videos. I'm not sure. Either or.
Miss.
But he's redoing his videos.
Yeah. She was telling me she can. she's got a Bluetooth earbud in.
Yeah.
She's only got one in her right ear because she's deaf in her left ear, so she can't wear it two. So she only uses one of them. She said, "I can hear y'all in here." I'm like, yeah, you got a Bluetooth earbud.
Same ear. Same ear my aunt's stuff in. Same exact ear. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm near my aunt. I got to be on a certain side of her so she can hear me.
Yeah, got to be on Missy's right side, and you got it. She's half deaf on that ear, so she's 3/4.
My aunt went deaf. I think she said she was when she was 16. I don't remember what exactly.
It's not quite.
She went deaf. She was good.
Don't hear the sound right.
Mm.
Yes, he is, Elvis.
I hear the sound, but I can't understand it.
As long as you can hear something, that's the good thing. But my aunt was supposed to have surgery. They said, "Oh, we can probably fix this. We can get you about 75% of your hearing back." And she was just scared. She was scared to do it at the time. She just never went around and did it.
Right.
I
would say no, I'm good.
I mean, well, my aunt's 73, so I mean, I don't think she'll do it. She was well, right now she's not driving because of some stupid thing. Next time I see my cousin, I'm gonna knock the shit out of him. My cousin and his friend, you know, they pretend they're mechanics. They want to say they're mechanics, but they're not really mechanics. They fix go-karts and cars and whatnot. So my aunt's car, something was wrong with it. So my cousin and his friend fixed it. Well, one day she's going to work in the morning, and you know how them country roads are up that way. Well, she's going to work in the morning, and all of a sudden, the entire front end, they forgot to fucking bolt everything together. The entire front end. She went to make a turn, the whole thing fell out. She crashed upside down in the ditch. She had to get a whole new car. And now, because of that, she won't drive anymore. And, because, it's a traumatic event, I guess. So, right. I mean, anything's traumatic like that. But, so she just bought a vehicle, but she's not driving it. So, I'm sure she'll drive again after a while. But and then they said, "Oh, you forgot to bolt it." No, you were supposed to bolt it. I'm like, I don't fucking care who forgot to bolt it. I told my aunt, I said, "Don't let them fool with your vehicle. You're not, When am I going to do another TTM video? I don't know. I'll do a Drew Brees one for you. I have Drew Brees' TTM. Might take a while. I deleted that TTM video anyway, didn't you? I don't really. The thing about TTM videos is you don't know if it's actually them signing or not. That's the problem. Some is auto pin. See, that's the auto pin theme. President Trump got rid of all the auto pins that Biden did. Every single one of them said, nope, they don't count anymore. Nope, they done. So it's going to be really interesting to see who's going to prison.
Yeah.
He did over, I think it was 1,500 pardons on his last day. And they said there's nothing about auto pen in the Constitution, so it's legal. So, I mean, but then again, they didn't know anything about that back in the day. So, yeah, there's certain athletes like Shaq don't even sign. He gets his stepdad or grandma to sign. You know, Boomer Esiason does auto pen. There's a few other ones that do the auto pen. I think Warren Moon does auto pen. You never really know who's signing. That's the thing. Now, John Forcade signs for me because he actually did a video signing it and then sent it to me. That's why I put that video up, but then I took it down because it only got like 4 views. And what the hell am I going to keep that up for? So I took it down. But, and then right after, I used to talk to John Forcade a lot online. Then he just went radio silent. Everybody thought he died, but he's still alive. He just got off of social media altogether. He had his own show on local access out here, and he just stopped doing it one day. He just said, "Nah, I'm done. I'm retired." Because he's in his 60s. He said, "I'm done." You know, he got rid of his Facebook and stuff. But, yeah, he just I sent him a card originally, and the card got lost in the mail. So right then and there, that's why I'm not sending any cards. I'm not sending a Drew Brees card and it gets lost in the mail. That's just not going to happen. I'll send Drew Brees like, 2x4, 4x5 index card or something. But I know Drew Brees' signature. Drew Brees actually signs, when you send him stuff, he'll sign Drew Brees, number 9. We are the Who Dat Nation. Go Saints. That's what he'll sign in the mail. But now that he's back on TV, I don't know if I can get a signature from him. I know I got his address off of a website. Because a lot of these sports websites, that's what they do. I tell you what, I'll do a TTM video. I'll get Cajun to sign. I'll get Cajun to sign his name, Cajun Coin Hunter, and then he can mail it to me, and I'll be like, "Look what I got! This TTM in the mail. Awesome autograph." Nah, he should sign. I kicked the Vikings' ass and won a Super Bowl. That's what he should say. That'd be the best thing around.
Oh man.
Turn off my light. I get too much light in my face here. Oh, that's why Zanron's not on. The Lions are playing right now. Okay, that would make sense.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, Cowboys and Lions are playing on
Thursday. Yeah, Thursday.
Yeah. The Lions took a step back this year, but they're still in a playoff race. I think they're 7-5 or 7. Yeah, I think there's.
Yeah, you can be 5-5. You can be, 500. 0.500, and still.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not watching it. I don't have it on. I just turned on my TV and it's Amazon Prime.
You still have a chance of being in the playoffs when you're halfway.
Hey, the Saints had a chance until last week. When they lost to Miami, that's what finally eliminated them. I mean, they had a miracle hell shot. I mean, but they still had a shot. I can't look it up because if I get off of here, if I minimize it, then I won't. No, there's a way to do it. I did it once before. There's a way to do it. I just don't remember how to do it. But I'm pretty sure the Lions are winning if I had to guess. Ask Cajun to look up the score. He's right there in front of the computer.
Hold on a minute.
I'll
do it. Let me. Got to get this straightened out here.
Oh, there you go. Just tell them the Lions are winning by 40. Then they'll be like, "Oh shit, never mind." I mean, I could probably turn it on one of the sports channels and they'll say it, but. Damn. Let me see. No, I want to go that way. You know, sports is all the way at the freaking bottom. CBS Sports. I got flip it on probably. NFL Game Center. Yeah, that might do something. Oh, there it is. Detroit's up 27-19, just starting the fourth quarter. Yeah, I don't have Red Zone, but I have the NFL Game Center, which keeps all the stats of the game. So Detroit's up 27-19, just starting the fourth quarter. Detroit's got a 90% chance of winning. Damn, Jared Goff is 20 of 29, 217. Gibbs only got 14 yards rushing. God damn, I got 77 receiving. Okay. Gibbs is the running back for the Lions is my thing. Oh, they got pretty cool plays here. They actually set up a plays with the X's and O's on this channel. I forgot. Goff is dropping back the pass. He threw a pass. Montgomery caught it. And he's getting ready to score, it looks like. Oh, he got next gen stat. They do the X's and O's. So Detroit's got the ball. Oh, I'm just looking now. My mom watches those funny videos.
I couldn't get on Facebook on the laptop because I did that restart and all that crap.
Oh yeah.
And it logged me out. So
wait, did I read that right? Kicked a 63-yard field goal? Huh. These kickers nowadays are kicking from 60 and longer. I can't believe Gibbs only has 14 yards rushing. He's my fantasy running back. Well, yeah, the lines are like 7-5. There's only three teams eliminated, I believe. Well, no, 3 in the NFC. I think there's 5 overall. Montgomery just got 29 on the pass. So, Lions are in scoring range, so I mean they might do it again. Oh, Gibbs did get a touchdown. Okay, so that'll help me. Yeah, Aubrey made a 63-yard field goal. Huh. I got to put that guy as my damn kicker. I got Will Lutz as my kicker, and I put Cam Little. I had him as a backup. Cam Little kicked a NFL record 68-yard field goal a few weeks ago. He hit 70 in the preseason. We got rid of our kicker. He kept missing kicks in the Superdome, and then we got rid of his ass, and the Colts signed him right away. So shit, man. I don't know who my fantasy opponent has. I'm in the playoffs in both of my leagues. I will be in the playoffs. I'm 10-3 in both leagues. Well, I'm in 3 leagues. 2 leagues, I'm 10-3. I'm in first place with basically the same player.
Not bad.
Basically, yeah. The third one, I'm 2-11. With basically the same players, except for a few exceptions. Like I couldn't draft Kamara, and I couldn't draft a lot of the players I wanted, so I had to settle for backups. Yeah, the Game Center's got the X's and the O's. So when they do the play, they actually show They actually show all the players the way they. Skipper reported as eligible. No, Gibbs went for -2 yards. Okay, I should do this one. Yeah, they got eliminated because they lost to the Dolphins. Incomplete. Yeah. Hey, don't worry though. The Vikings are getting ready. The Vikings on the verge of getting eliminated. So you join present company. When the Jets beat the Falcons Sunday, they actually helped the Saints, and I'm so happy they did. Because I hate the Falcons. Minnesota's got to play Washington. Yeah, Jalen Daniels gonna run all over that team. If he's playing, yeah, he's gonna hang 50 on them. No, Vikings quarterback. His name is Joe Blow.
How's Blow
He's like a
spelled?
third string. He's like a third string quarterback. I think he's from Minnesota. I forget his name, but McCarthy got hurt and the other guy got hurt, so they put in the third stringer, and he just riding the bench. But
Well, crap.
I don't even know how we're eliminated because technically we could have still won the South. I don't know how because the other team's got 7 wins and we beat the Panthers. So I don't know. Oh, Lions kicked the field goal. So the Lions up 30-19 might be a scoreagami. That might be a scoreagami if that holds up. I don't know. I'm going to have to see. We might have a scoreagami. Colt 49 works every time. Hi, I'm Billy D. Williams.
What's up, Colt? What's happening, mon ami? ¿Cómo se va, Swap?
I have never seen that icon on my phone before. It had a circle. Just a circle. So something popped up on my phone.
Circle
at the top of my phone.
Face and your cigar in the picture.
Oh. No. I'm saying at the top of my phone, it'll have like the Instagram logo, the X logo. If somebody does me on Facebook, this just had a circle. I've never seen that before, so I don't know. Something posted a circle, but yeah, if somebody Facebook, then they do the F with the Facebook logo. Instagram's got the little Instagram thing. Whatever website, email's got the Gmail symbol. Right. Sometimes I get the hand. I have a hand symbol, which I don't know what the hell. I have a phone symbol. I don't know what the hand symbol is. I mean, I guess I don't know. That's probably for Elvis, the hand signal. But I don't know. Aubrey kicked a 55, a 42, a 57, and a 60 and a 63. Man, he's got some kick-ass fantasy points. He's probably got 15, 20 fantasy points in this game. Oh, now they're actually showing the game. They're showing part of the game right now. Okay. Oh, these were pass plays. Okay, this was because they already kicked the field goal. I can watch this game. Put it on Twitch. And they show if you go on the Amazon website on Twitch, you can bring the game up. But, they're showing the before the field goal. But they're all evenly matched. But I forgot. Yeah, there's the dude. Now, Minnesota Miracles when Minnesota wins the damn Super Bowl. Because that shit ain't happening. Saints will win another Super Bowl before the Vikings even get there. Wait. How many wins the Vikings have? 4. The Vikings are 4-7. Or possibly 4-8. They might be 4-7 though, but still, they're not that much better than the Saints. Come on now. I mean, the Vikings ain't making the playoffs this year. I mean, they'd have to win every damn game with a third-string rookie quarterback that no one's ever fucking heard of. So, I mean, you'd have to recreate Kurt Warner, and that shit ain't happening. Yeah, that was Bates with the 46-yard field goal. Bates was on my team for a while. Nah, McCarthy ain't led your team to shit. Honolulu blue and silver. Explain to me how the hell Zanron's not here for this, but how the hell Honolulu blue? What the hell is that exactly? Hawaii don't have blue.
Hawaiian blue, yeah, Hawaiian blue. You don't remember the old weed years ago, blue Hawaiian? That was like purple Kush in California, but in the
so.
70s they had the blue Hawaiian, which was see Hawaii. You can grow weed all year round.
Yeah,
Hawaiian blue because of the water, you know, in the middle of the blue ocean. Ain't nobody blue when you got Hawaiian blue in you. You're not blue, you happy.
true. They must be playing in AT&T Stadium. I'm guessing they're doing trivia right now, so it must be on a timeout. What is the name of the Lions mascot? I don't know. Ford, Rory, Shady, or Henry? Probably Ford. Oh, Rory. So I wouldn't know this shit. Zanron should be here watching this shit. Oh, must be able to. See, they'll show all the way up to the score, and then they'll do the diagram, like the actual diagrams, how they're moving. Prescott, shit. Uh-oh. Damn, one play and the Cowboys scored. One play. Wait, did they score? I guess not. I thought he caught it. They had the little diagram. No, he did catch it. Okay, I thought he did. Because they had him going in the end zone. Yeah, one play. So I would assume Dallas goes for 2. 30-25 has got to be a scoregami. That's got to be. We're getting in scoregami range here. We might have one tonight. That would be the 1,097th, I think, in NFL history. We're getting close to 1,100.
They got that many? Huh? Yeah, damn. Like they got that many? Damn.
They got a lot. They had one a couple of weeks ago. I want to say 1,096 or 7, somewhere around there. Yeah, the scoregami thing on Twitter caused chaos, so they had to make another one. The original thing started going bot. It kept saying every score was a scoregami. I was like, oh shit. And Cowboys went for 2 and got the 2-point conversion. So with 9:52 left in the fourth quarter, the Lions are holding on to a 3-point lead. And Prescott is 23 of 32 for 273 and a touchdown and interception. See, I had the idea to do what Goose does, but I can't do entire games like that. I would go mentally insane. I don't know who caught the touchdown for the Cowboys. They're going to tell me in a minute. I'm going to text my former boss tonight and I'm going to go, how about them Cowgirls?
How about them Cowboys? Girl. Come on, you heard
me. Flournoy, I guess it's 42 yards. One play. That was one play. So 42 yards. So can't be moving around like that.
Oh, man.
That was more than one play.
That left leg, man. Oh, at the hip. Oh, boy, when it hits
that is showing what led up to the score. They'll do the diagram, and then after that, they'll show the plays that lead up to the score. Yeah. Show the bomb. Now Dallas has got 8 more yards, total yards in Detroit. All right, there it is. Drops back, drop back. Woo, they were blitzing the shit out of him. That's why he did that. Wide open. Ain't nobody within 20 yards of that man. Wide open. Like wide open. I'm talking about they just like they blitzed. They were blitzing. They just, they're playing in. No, they're playing in Detroit. Yeah, they're playing in Ford Field. They're not okay. Zanron might be he might be at the game. For all I know, spending that YouTube cash. But I don't blame him. If the Saints were on, I wouldn't stream. But I guarantee you, if the Lions do win, he's probably going live tonight. Oh, they're going to show the 2-point conversion. Who got the 2-pointer? Oh, he threw it to. Oh, he threw it to somebody. 87. I don't know who 87 is. I don't see his name. Whoever he is. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. And then they show the Twitter feeds of what happened, to Dallas. And then they show the lines. And they do this every Sunday. But Flournoy got video game open. Then they show all the celebrities and shit that post. The people that randomly post stuff, they get a lot of views. All the check marks on Twitter.
Hold on a second. I'm going to mute my mic.
Okay. That to Ferg for the 2-point. Ferg, okay. Must be Ferguson. Now it's on a commercial. That's funny. They showed part of this commercial. It's a Lions and Vikings married couple. The guy's Lions fan and the woman's the Vikings fan. And they're looking at each other like, what? And then they start hugging each other in full gear. That would be blasphemy. That would be like the Falcons and the Saints hugging each other. That's just uncalled for. The best thing about it is when we play the Falcons again, we're going to march in downtown Atlanta and kick some ass. Because we still got to get them back for doing that marching in the Superdome. No, you can't allow that shit. We're going to fill up the Mercedes Chinese box dome. And we're going to march in there. So. Madden 26. Madden 26 out already? Oh, it was probably out at the beginning of the year. I don't know. I don't keep up with Madden too much anymore. I'll play the old school Madden. I mean, I have an Xbox One sitting there now, but Madden up to 50% off. Yeah, don't almost do 26.
How long ago you had an Xbox?
I've had an Xbox One sitting there for about 2 months. I just can't figure out how to hook it up. It's got like 53 different connections on it.
Oh, okay.
The 360 don't work, but I don't have Madden. I got some sports games for it,
Phew, finally got that information. Thought I was gonna have to make a new one. You got some something to plug in real fast and unplug it? It's echoing bad now.
I don't hear anything.
I know you don't hear it, but I do. And other people do. Same thing when I
Well,
used to stream. When I used to stream, I used to have to put my earbuds in and then take them out. It wouldn't echo, but I couldn't hear it, but everybody else could.
It's all Elvis's.
Yeah, it started that when Elvis showed up.
Oh shit! The Lions gonna score. Now they're
Okay,
showing
let me
live
see.
footage again. The Lions must. No, I think the Lions did score already. Okay, I plugged them in and I plugged them out, so I don't know. If it's
Yeah,
doing
right.
anything.
Yeah, that's all it takes. And it goes away. And then slowly, in about 20, 30 minutes, you'll hear it start and then it real low and then gradually come to, man, I don't know what makes it, why it does that, just a gradual rise in it. And then when
It's
you plug it in,
StreamYard. It's not to
and
be
unplug it.
static
Yeah, well,
electricity. I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, like I told you, StreamYard's got this thing now. It's called orientation. You have to fill that out before you do any. You have to fill that out. I'm like, what the fuck? It's got widescreen and something else, and it says you can do both. And then when you hit the both thing, it says, "Oh, check out this plan." Blah 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 blah. I'm just like, man, they are messing it up. Gage should have never sold that damn platform. You know how it is. They get popular and they want to cash out, and make the money. Detroit did score a touchdown. That's 36-27. We're looking at scoregami here. 37-27. Well, that's not a scoregami. I don't think 37-27 scoregami, but man, it's like they're going back and forth now with the scoring.
27-37.
7:17 left. Yeah, Lions just
Yeah.
scored.
Fourth
Only
quarter.
took 2 plays. The Cowboys scored in 2 plays, and the Lions came back. I'm like, why is... Because anytime they show the actual game footage, it means somebody scored. Was that Gibbs? Was that Gibbs that scored 0? I think that was Gibbs. Thank you. He's on my fantasy team. He's why I'm in first place in one of my leagues. Single-handedly. A couple of weeks ago, Gibbs got me 55 fantasy points. Not from running the ball. He caught 3 touchdowns. But, see, if we had a running back like him, we'd be doing good. He wears number 0.
Dallas is 6-5-1.
Yeah. I don't know. It looked like he was down. But I don't know. They said he was down, but I don't know.
I don't see any footage on that. All I'm doing, I just got the score now. I got Detroit Lions up, and it shows the score and the quarter, all the stats for the quarters and all that. Detroit Lions made 10 points first quarter, 10 second quarter, 7 third quarter, so far 10 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I got the NFL Game Center channel up. It does this every weekend. It just shows the stats, and it does trivia, and it does usually when it shows the actual game footage, like the actual footage of the game, that means somebody scored. And then they'll show the plays leading up to it, and then they'll show the actual who scored, who didn't score. That's why I was like, oh, they're showing footage already? Detroit must have scored. Who came up with the name American team?
Early in the morning, Elvis, is when he's working. If he's not working, he ain't going to wake up to stream. I don't think, anyway. Because he works that night shift, that graveyard shift.
Well, that's when the cops are out at 4 in the morning.
Right, and that's when they harass him. That's when they harasses them.
One video, he's just standing there. In one video, he's just standing there watching, and the cop's in the middle of the street. He goes, "Hey, how you doing? Oh, what you doing?" He goes, "Oh, I'm just watching. I'm just filming." And the cop goes, "Oh, okay, yeah." He goes, "Yeah, I'm just I'm on YouTube. I'm just filming." And the cop goes, "All right, yeah, no problem, man. Just He goes, "No, I was just walking. It was like 3, 4 in the morning. I was just walking around, and And I just wanted to see what was going on, and so. Funny as hell.
Gotta go lean off the dock. I'll be right back.
All right. Samron's not unemployed. Well, he will be pretty soon if he makes this YouTube money. Dak Prescott's longest completion by air was in week 14 of 2022. I think it says 57 yards. Yeah, now they're just doing trivia about Dave and Buster's. Apparently, I can scan a QR code and get all the answers. Amazing. It must be. He is not working. What do you mean he's not working? Of course he's working. And again, I haven't watched Enron's videos in a while because he streams too late. Get fired or something? Hell, he joined the club on that one. join the club. But,
Oh.
well, it's a good thing Xanron's. If that's the case, if he, but I don't know. I can't go by what you say. But if that is the case, good thing Xanron's got the YouTube.
Move my way a little bit. Move. Let me get comfortable.
Johnny's here.
She tries to move that towel when I'm not right here. She tries to,
Oh yeah.
Get that towel comfortable for her. Not even thinking about me, her master, her human.
You gotta say, hey, that's my towel.
Yeah, that's my towel.
Your towel's over there.
He's not working right now. He's unemployed. Really?
I don't know. I never heard that, but I mean, I don't know.
He's not working tonight. How you know that, Elvis? You got his phone number?
I ain't seen Xanron stream in a couple weeks because he does stream pretty late. It's not 4 a.m. he streams. It's usually like 2 a.m.
I ain't streaming
Last
in a
one
while.
I saw was like 2. Yeah.
Elvis is one of the reasons I quit streaming.
See, Elvis, look what you did. I'm very disappointed in you.
Several reasons, but Elvis had a part in it.
I stopped streaming because I just was like, I'm too tired. And then I don't get many people in the streams to begin with, so it's like, why? What's the point? You know?
Oh, boy.
As soon as I get me another computer, I'm gonna start doing more Twitch streams because I am monetized on Twitch, but they changed their policy to make it really difficult to make any more money.
Next time you go to your aunt's, or try to get that laptop to me some kind of way.
I guess I could. I don't know when I'm going up there. She just came down here a few weeks ago.
Because didn't your aunt tell you that her son or whatever would bring you over here? Or your cousin told you that he would bring you?
Yeah, but now he's with all his shit going on and back and forth. I don't think he would.
Oh, okay.
He's got personal problems right now.
Well,
We'll just say we'll just say he crossed the state line and he had something.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, he was doing something for somebody. From the story I heard, he was doing something. He was fixing something. He drove to Texas and they pulled him over and something was in the vehicle. So
Oh shit! So they towed the vehicle.
Yeah.
Well, they probably
So,
impounded it for life.
yeah, well, it wasn't his. He was fixing stuff and all that, so I don't know. San Ron laid off from job. Oh, well, if that's the case, that's a good thing he's making YouTube videos. But
Yeah. I mean, if he's still
he
doing
got
it at 4
monetized.
a.m., he's just got the habit of waking up and, up for the night shift, night owl shift.
So I haven't contacted him in a while, so I was just not up at that late. That's the only reason I'm really up too late. So Cowboys are driving. Shit, they're already at like the 20-yard line. Lions have a 92% probability of winning. Yeah, Xanron's probably watching the game right now. Did he catch that one? These diagrams make it a little difficult to see who catches or not. I mean, it's X's and O's. The one that's got the balls are O's and the other one's X's. Oh, he went out of bounds.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like an actual diagram.
10,
I'd show you, but I can't show. I'd show you, but if I show you, I'd probably get shut down because NFL thing. But O's drop back to pass and the X's. Those are the offensive.
Not just 3 or 4 sections though. You mean they draw in the diagram with the virtual pen? And
no. It's an actual robot. It's an actual. However they move on the field is how the X's and O's go.
Oh,
okay.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, now they're showing the game. Now they're showing the game footage again. I guess I could show you, as long as I don't show the score, but I don't know how I'm going to do that on my TV.
I don't worry about that.
As soon as it goes back, the Cowboys must have scored because they're showing the, I didn't see the diagram, but they're showing they're showing the last 4 or 5 plays. So I am guessing they scored. Well, no, must be a timeout. Yeah, timeout. Detroit took a timeout. So that's why they were showing the scores. But it's a NFL Game Center channel. They show the stats in the.
But it's still 37-27, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because that's what I'm showing on my, Google page.
Yeah, the Lions took a timeout. It's 3-3. Okay, now it's on again. I gotta wait till I get to the X and O's, but damn it, get up! Oh,
damn it!
Dude, kicked a lot of field goals tonight. Oh, you pointed it to your screen.
That's what I see.
Oh.
Just the scoreboard with the stats, the quarter stats and all that.
That's what I'm watching. It's got all the scores and see the thing.
Oh, yeah, you got it on TV. Okay. What channel is that?
Yeah. NFL Game Center channel.
On cable?
It's on. No, it's Vizio channel. NFL Game Center. It comes on every score thing. I'll show you when it comes back on a.
Yeah, but what actual channel? It is.
That's the channel, NFL Game Center. It's on Vizio. It's a bunch of free channels.
Oh,
With the Vizio, I have like 300 free channels, and it's one of the it's part of NFL.com. It's NFL. It's like the NFL channel, but it's NFL. That's what it's called, NFL Game Center. On the weekends, that's all they do is do the stats and now Elvis' favorite commercials.
And you can watch
they
games?
do the stats of the games, and then sort of like Red Zone, but it's not quite Red Zone. Jaden Daniels, there he is. Go Tigers!
Oh, Tigers! JD,
he's eating chunky soup. Yeah, JD, he's eating chunky soup. Yeah.
Oh, they got him eating Campbell's or Denny Moore soup, stew or whatever. Commercial.
No, Campbell's soup, not Denny Moore. Campbell's soup.
Oh, Campbell's.
No, that's what it was. It was a Campbell's commercial.
Yeah,
he was hiding in his man cave against his whatever. Let's see.
I saw a little clip from WWL earlier. Said
about what?
The church diocese, whatever, going bankrupt in your area.
Probably because they had to pay all those sexual abuse people.
Yeah, there's something like 600 or 6,000 or something like that. And this one guy that got abused, he's old now. You know, he's I don't know, in his 50s. He said it happened when he was 10. He says, the kids are not protected.
No, they got to pay hundreds of millions of dollars out.
Yeah, I think it's it's in court. They're going for it's bankruptcy or whatever, and then it's up like the judge is going to be awarding. I think it's right at 300 million. But hell, with 600 or 6,000 kids, I don't know. I thought it was 6,000. It might be 600. Could be 6,000.
No, it's in
300 million ain't a whole lot of money.
They'll get a couple $100 each, a couple thousand maybe.
Well, after the lawyer takes half, you know.
Oh yeah. Usually in a bankruptcy court, in a bankruptcy hearing, they're not allowed to take more than 45%. That's what I've always read.
But I'm talking about the money that's awarded to the victims. They're gonna get their the lawyer's gonna get their share, or unless it's a class action suit, you know. But they still get 50%, whatever. Like when that happened in Vermilion Parish several times, and there was like 15 young boys in that ring, and they wasn't my age; they were younger than me, but they were all altar boys. And one of them, he got $1 million or $2 million, I think, and his mom and daddy, I think, they got $500,000 each. And then the lawyer fees were separate from that. You know, the lawyer, they paid the diocese paid the lawyer. So the kid and the parents came out free and clear with that money. And then a buddy of mine and his brother, I think they got something like 10 million apiece, but over time, you know, annuity. Like so many, $500,000 a year for 20 years.
Yeah, that's how they probably how they have to structure this thing.
And them boys were raised poor, man. I mean, they was raised poor. When they got that money, they bought a new truck. One of the younger brothers that wasn't involved in it, his older brother, you know, the oldest one, he bought his younger brother that wasn't involved, that wasn't going to get any money. He bought him a jet ski.
Yeah, kicked the field goal. It was 37-30. That's like the 5th or 6th field goal from Aubrey. I had him on my fantasy team as a backup kicker. Be trained. And Auburn's gonna have 20-something fantasy points probably. I'm waiting for them to do the freaking diagram. They ain't did it yet. They've been showing it. As soon as I said I'm gonna show it, they ain't did it.
$230 million. Judge, it says 3 hours ago, judge is not quite ready to confirm $230 million archdiocese abuse settlement after emotional survivor testimony. She stopped short of confirming. Let me click on it. She stopped short of confirming the deal. That must be the judge is a woman, since she needs more time to process the emotional testimony survivors delivered earlier this week.
Gibbs got me 29.6 fantasy points. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I need, Gibbs.
600 people were sexually abused by clergy when they were kids.
There's got to be more than that.
It's 600. That seems about right. You know, when I said 6,000 earlier, I knew I was wrong on that.
Here we go. Look at the diagram. See, that's real time. They do the diagram. I'm trying to follow it. Oh, he might score. And the ball goes whoopsie. And then they watch. Then that's how they're actually moving in real life right now. And they line up.
Oh, let me get back to StreamYard there. Oh, yeah, okay.
That's how they do it in real time.
Oh.
The X is the offense, and they're always the other way around, actually. But no, they were doing it like that. Yeah, the X and the O's. That's how they do it. So how they doing it in real time is that's how they doing it. But Dallas is first in total yards in offense and pass. And I don't know.
Okay,
that's
so
something.
If you see, like, you know, in a future stream or something, or in your comments, because in your comments, you're going to see that at, like, Elvis-Presley-23. You'll see that. You're not going to see Elvis.
Well,
in your comments.
I know
like Coke 49. Where'd Coke go? Where you went, Coke?
I don't know. He said, hey, and that was about it. Cult is at Cult 49 is 97.
Yeah.
So,
But if you see a name that you don't recognize, then you just click on that and they'll bring you to their channel, and you know, then you'll see who it is. If it's a different name, you know. Because a lot of people, their channel name, you know, like say Elvis, okay, that's his channel name, Elvis. But his YouTube handle, his official YouTube handle is at Elvis-Presley-23. That's his YouTube handle. True. The channel name is different than the YouTube handle. But what's good about it now, people on phones can tag somebody, highlight their name in chat.
Oh, that I didn't know. Okay, well, that's a good thing.
If you're on a phone or a pad, a tablet, whatever, you can do like a desktop or a laptop. You can hit that at symbol, and then the second, when you hit the second letter, it'll highlight. They'll bring their name up in that little box. You click on that, and boom, it makes them orange. They, you know, that person that owns that channel is going to see orange.
See the offense. This is the actual play that they're doing right now. Handing off to Gibbs. He might score. He did score. He's in the end zone. Touchdown.
They must have some little transponders on them.
I don't know what they're doing, but yeah, Lions scored because Gibbs went in the end zone. They just showed him. Going in the end zone. Gibbs is my fantasy running back. He's got 40 points tonight.
44-30. Oh, Cowboys made a field goal earlier.
Yeah, they showed it. Lions are at 99% win. I think 44-30 might be a scoregami. I have to look that up. That might be. I don't know. I don't ever remember a 44-30 score, but that might be.
And that's That's 74-point game right there.
Yeah. They got a lot of them. The highest score in NFL history by two teams was a Monday night.
Well, they're fixing to kick
Packers and
extra point.
Redskins.
They're fixing to do an extra point, so that's going to be 45.
Yeah. But the highest scoring game in NFL history by two teams was a Monday night game in 1983 between the Packers and the Redskins. It was 45-44, I think it was, something like that. So, and they kept going back and forth. There was almost 100 points scored. Now by one team, it was 73-0. And that was Chicago in the 30s. Chicago beat the Skins 73-0. That was the most lopsided score ever.
Damn.
That was in the 30s.
I think I remember that score.
I was in the 30s. So 44-30. Did they kick a PAT? I don't know. That must be the score then, 44-30, because the clock is ticking. So they must have missed the PAT. I don't see nothing about missed PAT, but I don't know.
What's a PAT?
Point after touchdown.
Oh,
PAT.
okay. I just called it the extra point.
Oh. Well, they must have missed it because it's still 44-30. Or they might have kicked it and it was 44. That might have been the PAT, 44.
Oh,
44
okay.
to
Yeah,
30.
but when they ran it in, I checked the score. It was 44.
Well, right now it's still 44. So they must have missed it.
Well, let's see.
It was 37-30. They made it.
37.
And then 7. It's 44.
Yeah, okay.
They're showing it right now. Yeah, Gibbs scored another touchdown. Gibbs is like, we need Gibbs on the Saints. I'm sorry, Sandron, but we're stealing that guy and putting his ass on the Saints. We need a running back because we ain't got one, apparently. We need a lot of things. We need a miracle, too. But the good type. They blocked the shit out of him. Like, ain't nobody touched his ass. He was right upside down on the right downside.
You said he made another touchdown?
No, they're showing the touchdown before.
Oh, okay.
They show it on there. They could. I mean, yeah, charge my phone. It's at like 12%. There we go. Get you now. Oh, 9%. Good Lord. It was lower than hat trick for Gibbs. That means he scored 3 touchdowns tonight. I'm glad he's my starting running back. One guy wrote, Gibbs basically just ended any slim dreams of Dallas making the playoffs. Dallas will go to 6-6-1, but I doubt that. I don't know.
Oh.
Man, I think the Lions won this game.
Yeah, I just fixed that damn towel.
Moving that thing tonight.
Yes, she is.
Stop that.
What was that? Oh, that was you?
Light off. Oh. Johnny's here. That's old school.
Say it
That's the
again.
Madden 26 again.
Say it again.
Johnny's here. Johnny's here. She moving?
Her ears. Oh.
Nah.
But that was it. She didn't hear the front door open.
Oh, I could open my door. Probably ain't the same, but yeah.
That'll close it real hard by the mic.
Yeah, I could.
Put the
Seattle
phone
plays.
put the phone mic by the doorknob, and when you close it, that'll perk her ears up.
I wanted to haul ass though. Seattle's got to play Atlanta Sunday. Hope Seattle wins.
The chickens against the sea chickens against let's see what to call Atlanta, because they the Falcons.
The Falcons. That's what I call them.
Yeah, there you go.
The Atlanta Falcons.
The Falcons. The convicts.
Or if you really want to go negative, you can call them the F word with the C word. Put that together. That's the same thing too. You know, that works just as well. Oh, I was like, did Dallas score again? But they're showing clips from earlier in the game. Yeah. Today was one of those days where it was raining all day. I think it's still raining outside. I don't think it stopped.
It's yeah, we got some more storms coming in.
Next 3 days, yeah.
I'm talking about in just a little bit. Severe weather alert.
It was supposed to rain the last 2 days, and it didn't. And when I went to work this morning, I got up and I walked. It said 99% chance, and it stormed. Yeah. That's always weather something. Yeah, my mom said when she gets off in the morning, it's going to be storming. I said, that's fine. It's going to be storming no matter what. I ain't got no way to go tomorrow. I don't care what the hell it does.
Well, that's I thought they had a bunch of stuff around Lake Charles. That must have been for tomorrow or something. The weather.
I don't hear anything outside now, but that doesn't mean it's not raining.
Yeah,
it didn't stop. It was drizzling. It was drizzling and it stormed all day. Nah, they got a big old.
Yeah, all the rain done moved out. See right there.
Yeah. Well, I saw next couple of days it's supposed to rain even more, but it didn't rain down here in at least about a month and a half. We didn't get any rain. Yeah. And then today we got I think it's at 3.5 inches. Well, Dallas has still got the ball. I don't know what the hell they're doing, but I don't know what the hell they can do. Score a touchdown. 44-37 is probably not a score, Gami. So I don't know if 44-30 is or not either, but I'll have to check it after this. I'm sure that's the Lions last year had 3 or 4 scorigamis. There's only been like 3 of them this year. It's kind of harder and harder to get them. Oh, Prescott just threw an interception, so that's the game right there.
C'est tout fini avec ça.
Yeah, that is the game. I mean, it's 40 seconds left. The Lions got the ball.
I'm gonna run, Phil guy. I'm getting hungry. I didn't eat yet.
Oh, you're fine. I was eating a little bit in between.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that made me hungry.
about 2.5 hours.
I heard that smacking.
2:45.
Yeah, 2:45, almost 3. So
That's good enough for me. I only really plan on doing an hour or two, and anything like that's a bonus.
there you go. All right, man. Appreciate the link. Appreciate you having me up. And
Anytime.
good seeing all of y'all in the chat. And as always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later. Pluto.
See you later, Cajun. I don't have a team that's winning, Philip. I don't care who wins that game. The game's over, actually. Once again, Cajun Coin Hunter. Follow him on YouTube. He may stream again one of these days. Yeah. Well, we did 2.5, almost 3 hours. Yeah, I'm not staying on that much longer. A little here and there, but unless Zanron pops on and starts saying his team won. But his team did win, so I can now flip it off the game center. And I don't know. I already saw this one. Well, I saw all these Star Trek ones. But let's see. I'm probably going to jump off in a minute or so. Only because I'm tired. I had a long day today at work. A long day. One of those days where you just want to go, this shit ain't worth. One of those days where you just want to quit and go away and just don't work there anymore, but you have to work because you need money. Yeah, one of those. Okay, well, that's it. I'm calling this sucker. So, thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time, whenever that is. Soon. Yeah, pretty much. I'm tired. I'm already laying down. It's 11 o'clock. So, you came at the end, Philip. You came at the end. But I'm going to head out. Y'all have fun.